Hello everyone and welcome to this new video where we go together, the myths and legends of the crystal skulls. This legend would actually be a very old ancient Indian legend that would speak of 13 crystal skulls, would hold extraordinary power, they would contain sacred knowledge, and one day when all the skulls will be gathered, they will then deliver a crucial message for humanity. For centuries this story will never have an echo and will be considered a mere legend. But in 1924, an incredible discovery will be made, an adventurer to his daughter. While exploring an ancient Mayan city called Lubatum, when they will come across the entrance of a very old passage that will lead them to a huge cave. Descending into the depths of this cave, they would have made a mysterious discovery, a magnificent crystal skull. At the time, they do not know the legend, and at that time they will bring the skull back to the Mayan village as if it were a simple artifact. But immediately when they are going to arrive inside the Mayan village, they will all start jumping for joy. Some will even cry. The king will then explain to them that it is an incredible treasure and tell them the famous legend of the crystal skulls. For the Mayans, a discovery of such magnitude is unimaginable because it would already be several generations that he would look for them, that these mysterious crystals would be the object of cults among the Mayans. For them, these crystal skulls would represent their ancestors, held extraordinary power. These ancestors would have been the guardians of knowledge. On the other hand, they will explain to them that crystal skulls alone cannot have power, and that there are different crystal spheres spread around the world that must be brought together in order to be able to deliver an incredible message. All skulls would be carved from natural quartz and hold different knowledge. Since the beginning of the century, we have already found 7. Have been authenticated as authentic. All would have appeared under strange circumstances and in various places around the world, such as London or Paris. The skulls would all be different, but would all have one thing in common. It would come from a very mysterious place where would be attached to a very strange discovery story. Scientists who have looked into their subject have determined that it is very likely that these crystal spheres may hold to know, but that we are not yet able to decipher it because natural running is already used in most of our computers and cell phones to allow us to communicate where to store information. Some studies have even managed to demonstrate that natural quartz can be used to store data over a long period of time in a very viable way. These crystal spheres could therefore be encoded and hold knowledge or memory. We just can't decode it yet, and with all the legends that exist around the Maya, we know that they could potentially have knowledge and maybe knowledge they wanted to transmit via these crystal skulls. According to legend, the crystals hold a message for humanity, but that message will only be delivered when humanity is ready to receive it. In the meantime, one should especially not look the crystal skulls in the eyes, under pain of being cursed and suffering a terrible curse. And some people who claim to have original crystal skulls claim that indeed very strange phenomena would happen. Generally, these phenomena occur after receiving it, or after acquiring those famous crystal skulls. Some even say that they managed to enter telepathy with these crystal skulls. But today, the origin of most skulls and this type leave many scientists still very perplexed, and very few people actually wish to study them. Furthermore, for the moment it is not possible to date them with carbon-14, which makes their authentication very difficult, and many of them are considered authentic when they could actually be fake. Over the years, there are still a few groups of researchers who have tried to form themselves to try to study these skulls. They reportedly managed to reunite up to 5 different skulls considered authentic. And what is very mysterious is that after starting to study these skulls shortly before they want to publish their results, the British Museum will come back on the authenticity of 2 of the skulls they had provided for no reason. They will say it was actually fake. Many people will then imagine they have discovered something and want to hide it from the public, or that the general public just isn't ready. Currently, whatever happens, we have not yet found the 13 crystal spheres, and it will surely take us a long time before we succeed in gathering them. So we may never know if this legend is authentic, and if the crystal spheres do indeed contain a message for humanity. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to tell me them in the comments, and if you have 2 topics like that you want, I will be in my next videos. If you are interested in limiting captions, you can always go see my other videos. You can like, share, and subscribe, but we'll see you in the next episode. Seas, take your campfire, seas out.